We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former Duke national champion. Hasn't paid for a meal in Durham, North Carolina since 2002. It's Jay Williams.
Nor do I plan on paying for a meal anytime soon, my man. But you know what? Free food out here for these guys on the court tonight. They're ready to eat. Let's check out the action.
Jay, I have the tab the next time. Let's do this. Won by Brooklyn. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside of Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Curry with the ball. Throws it up. Flushes down the slam.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
LeVert against the former Cougar. Giannis Antetokounmpo with a piece. LeBron into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down 4 to Hollis Jefferson. Defense making the ball handler work. Can't connect from in close.
That's how you do it. You stay in his pocket and you never give him any space at all. You make him smell you every single possession.
A lot of contact. No whistle. Anthony Davis missed his first. That one goes. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
To Dinwiddie. Giannis grabs the board. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Up 6. To James. Curry to James. LeBron James. 3 for 4. Good start. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Davis to James. Curry to James. Has a chance. LeBron, not that time. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. This is already getting out of hand.
Coaching strategy 101. You probably want to utilize a timeout to disrupt the pace of this other team. This game is starting to get out of hand quick and early.
I got him.
Dinwiddie matched up with the two-time MVP. Giannis Antetokounmpo sends it away. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Giannis in control of the basketball. 10-0 is the score. To Curry. Has a look. Not going down for him this time. To Hollis Jefferson. Slam dunk for Hollis Jefferson.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Antetokounmpo to Thompson. Nothing going here on that drive. LeBron shot off the mark. Dinwiddie into the front court. 10-2 the score. To Hollis Jefferson. And count the basket inside.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
It's Golden State basketball. Antetokounmpo to Thompson. Driving right to the basket. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Love the hustle. Sprawl down on the deck. Another follow. No good. Curry into the front court. 10-4 is the score. Thompson to Antetokounmpo. And it's Jordan there for the rebound. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Hollis Jefferson. Nothing going here on that drive. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Across the timeline comes James. Leads 3. Anthony Davis. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Old school equals high percentage.
Brooklyn's got it.
I got ball.
Shot from in close, no good. Curry to bring it up. Up 5 to Antetokounmpo. A drive, but he can't get it to go. Dinwiddie into the front court. He'll run the offense. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
To Dinwiddie. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. Thompson to Antetokounmpo. Throws it down.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Right now, down 7. To Hollis Jefferson. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 8, Kemba Walker. Into the game for Brooklyn, number 31.
James to Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field. Dinwiddie into the front court. They trail by 7. Jay, 28 wins a year ago for the Nets, but a couple of individuals, they shined in their playing time.
8 wins better than the year before. And think about Jared Allen for this team. He is a new age 5, has the versatility and the speed to run the court. And then you think about a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie, who actually got drafted in the 2nd round and actually gambled on himself, had a horrific knee injury. To see the kind of minutes due to the injuries that he played and the level that he played at, Ed, this team is on their way.
Here comes the screen. To Dinwiddie. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Step back jumper.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Warriors have the basketball. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. 1 free throw, count it. It's a 3-point play, and the lead up to 8.
Here we go. I got him.
Here comes the screen. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
The free throw, good. And they add 1 more to the lead. It's up to 11. Nets have it. Has a chance. Now a shot by Temple. No good.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Walker. Giannis with it up top. The advantage is 13 points. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Substitution being made in this one.
Number 6, DeAndre Jordan. And number 2, Taurean Prince.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Embiid to Adetokunbo.
Screen come.
Walker to Adetokunbo. Won't go down. Defenders lucky he wasn't called.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
Gets it in the right corner. Knocked loose. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill and you still knocked it down.
Walker to Embiid. Oh, emphatic slam.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Kemba Walker.
Joel Embiid tips it. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
The defense has to find a way to become mentally present in this ball game. Another open look, the offense is picking them apart.
Here comes the screen. Has a chance. That's no good. Deep three at the buzzer. And a three-pointer at the buzzer for good measure. What a finish to the opening period. A great stretch here to start the game. We played one with the visiting Warriors out on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Warriors basketball. Two-point shot for Curry. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter, and there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Oh, yeah, me and you.
To Hollis Jefferson. Shot from the lane won't go. From the painted area, won't go down. To Hollis Jefferson. Warriors come up with it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Good. Off a spin.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Temple takes aim at Steph Curry. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Brooklyn with the basketball. To Hollis Jefferson. Giannis Antetokounmpo able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Thompson to Antetokounmpo. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Jared Allen with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Hollis Jefferson. Warriors have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Nothing going here on that drive. Knocks it down on the step back. That was not easy.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Thompson to Antetokounmpo. The drive right to the basket. Curry to Antetokounmpo. Can't connect. To Hollis Jefferson. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes two of us.
Rondae Hollis Jefferson rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Knocked loose. Plays like that could turn a game around. Goes to the right side. Chandler's shot won't go.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Dinwiddie takes aim at Steph Curry. Has a look. Shot no good there by Dinwiddie. Warriors have the basketball. Curry to Vucevic. Probing the defense. Shot from in close, no good. Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys down big. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Curry into the front court. His guys leading by 14. Vucevic to Antetokounmpo. Screen coming. To Vucevic. Butler. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Golden State at the controls. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Hollis Jefferson. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. To Curry from long range. And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the 3. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Butler to Curry. Steph Curry, 3 for 6 now. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dell Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Knocked loose. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. To Jordan. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Now a shot by Jordan. No good. Curry with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper. Won't fall. Giannis with it up top. He'll run the offense. Curry to Antetokounmpo. DeAndre Jordan snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Kawhi Leonard, 2 of 4 now.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo! Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Leonard to Adetokunbo. Beyond the arc for 3. Not getting the bounce. Dinwiddie into the front court. Down a bundle. To Jordan. Knocked loose. Jordan. Giannis Adetokunbo. Huge block. Possession lies with Golden State. Adetokunbo to Curry. 4-3. And Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open. Knocks down the 3.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Doesn't get the bounce. Curry to Embiid. And finishes strong. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Dinwiddie here against Steph.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Joel Embiid sends it away. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Spencer Dinwiddie. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. Knocks down the first. So he hits the first, misses the second. Curry to Embiid. Good look that time, but off the mark. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Paul George to Curry. It's no good. Great defense.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Nothing going here on that drive. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. So the Nets hold on to the possession. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Entering the game for the Golden State Warriors, number 8, Kemba Walker.
Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. To Dinwiddie. For 3, Spencer Dinwiddie. No problem. Contested. Hits the 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Nets have the basketball. Stuffs it down with authority. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Into the front court, it's Walker. His guys hold a commanding lead. Nothing going here on that drive. Curling inside. Jimmy Butler. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
DeAndre Jordan, look out. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid. Deep 3 at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Warriors certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Assists.
The Brooklyn Nets struggle to play the angles and allow too many passing lanes to exist. However, some credit has to go to their opponents for the way they move the ball. They've been taking advantage of this situation.
Player of the half.
Antetokounmpo has been a defensive force in this matchup. If he's not stealing the ball, he's swatting it. And that combination has made for an incredible half.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going.
We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
It's Steph at the controls to Thompson. Curry. They go down to Davis. Takes stock.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Curry. To Adetokunbo.
Watch that cutter. Side up.
Won't go. Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys down big. Here comes the screen. LeVert against Klay Thompson. To Dinwiddie. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper stays out. Here's Curry with it up top. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. To Thompson. Steph lets loose. Steph Curry. With that, he's 5 for 9.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Dinwiddie defended by Steph Curry. Here comes the screen. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Thompson to Curry. Screen coming.
Screen left coming.
Curry to Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Hollis Jefferson. Knocks down a tough shot. Now a smothering defense.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Adetokunbo. From the outside, no good.
My ball.
Greek Freak for 2. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Prince, tough matchup against Butler. Giannis Adetokunbo pins it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Hollis Jefferson. Offensive board. Draws the contact. And Jordan will go to the line to shoot 2.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First one goes down.
Golden State, number 45, LeBron James.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. LBJ has it. To Davis. Curry. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Curry into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
Defense making the ball carrier work. Hollis Jefferson against Klay Thompson. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. Rondé blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Cleans it up and a putback slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
I got him. Here we go.
To Hollis Jefferson. Over to the right side. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Curry to Davis. Down for Curry. DeAndre Jordan with a piece. Fourth this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Antetokounmpo, open look. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. And stuffs it home.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Giannis Antetokounmpo sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Thompson to Antetokounmpo. Thompson to Antetokounmpo. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Hollis Jefferson. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Fires the three. Man, that was a tough shot.
Oh, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
Nothing going here on that run. Stuffs it down with authority.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Curry has it. The rebound cleared by the Nets. Dinwiddie into the front court. Down a bundle. Curry to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. To Antetokounmpo. Slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Dinwiddie with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Going to launch beyond the arc. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
It just seems like everybody's getting more touches. I'm not saying who, but it seemed like the ball stopped in a certain player's hands, which forced the defense to become stagnant.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Subbing in for Golden State, number 20.
Curry to Adetokunbo. Well defended, shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Brooklyn's got it to Jordan. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Curry. Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
I got ball. Hey, watch this screen left.
Temple takes aim at Steph Curry. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Harris's shot won't go. The follow won't go either. Curry to Adetokunbo. James to Adetokunbo.
Got him. Trap. Got him. You open, baby. Shoot that.
Curry
Shoot that.
gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
Got ball. That's me.
To Jordan. And the rebound belongs to Golden State. To Adetokunbo.
Don't let him split.
A pass stolen by the Nets.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Prince defended by Steph Curry. Shot clock winding down. Fires the three. Joe Harris is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 77% at the line. First free throw is good. Second free throw off the mark. Still one to come.
Stepping in for Brooklyn.
Good shot, buddy.
It's Golden State basketball.
I got him.
Walker to Adetokunbo. Scores and the foul. Rudy Gobert count the basket, and now a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Rudy Gobert trying to cash in on a 3-point play. Not the best career mark, 62%. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. To Jordan. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
I got ball. Watch that cut.
Walker to Adetokunbo. Driving right to the basket. Shot from in close, no good. Missed that one. The defender was all over him.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
They'll let one fly from half court. That ends the third quarter. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. They're looking up at a big margin, and that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
LBJ with it. To Leonard. Sizing up the defense. Adetokunbo to Walker. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Joel Embiid. He's now 5 for 6.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
James to Adetokunbo. James to Adetokunbo. Able to convert inside.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Count it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Nothing going here on that drive. Adetokunbo to James. LeBron James. 4 out of 7.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
LeBron James with the rock. To Adetokunbo. Nothing going here on that drive. Add 2 points to the board.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Hollis Jefferson. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 27, Rudy Gobert. Subbing in for the Brooklyn Nets. Number 8, Spencer Dinwiddie.
And he knocks it down, Jay.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Has a look. Shot misses there by Allen.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
James to Gobert. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Jarrett Allen at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Free throw good, so they get the three-point play. But it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Adetokunbo to Kemba Walker. Gobert to Adetokunbo. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Dinwiddie. Rises for the slam. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Walker to Gobert. To Adetokunbo. From long range. Can't get the bounce. Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys down big. Here comes the screen. LeVert sizing up Butler. To Hollis Jefferson. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Knocks it down off the step back.
When one player goes down, or maybe in this case two, it gives a player an opportunity to really rise to the occasion. Well, that happened last year with Spencer Dinwiddie. When Jeremy Lin and D'Angelo Russell both went down to injury, this kid went from a D-League player to a starter in the NBA, and one of the most clutch players we had for the Brooklyn Nets this past year.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Nets have it. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
George to Adetokunbo. George, that's off the side of the rim, no good. Knocked loose. Oh, had him going there first.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Curry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Adetokunbo. DeAndre Jordan tips it. Ooh, 5 now.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Curry, beyond the arc for 3. And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the 3.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
To Dinwiddie. Here comes the screen. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. 4-3. Off the mark.
Make that, baby. Make that.
Giannis with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Gobert to Adetokunbo. DeAndre Jordan able to recover with the block. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Knocked loose. James into the front court. Looking to make something happen. LeBron James. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Brooklyn with the basketball. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Couple of cracks at the line now.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Good shot, good shot.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down a bundle. Prince, tough matchup against George. Curling inside. Giannis Adetokunbo with the block. They've got it now. Warriors have the basketball. PG lets it fly. That's rebounded by Brooklyn. Dinwiddie into the front court. They'll run the offense. To Hollis Jefferson. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Davis. Nothing going here on that drive. To George. DeAndre Jordan.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Thompson. 5 to shoot for Golden State. It's Steph for 2. Off the mark. Well contested. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Warriors basketball. Curry to Davis. Surveys the floor. Thompson to Antetokounmpo. Off the assist.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Here comes the screen. LeVert against the former Cougar. To Dinwiddie. Just not going down.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Thompson. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Giannis for 2. And the rebound comes down to Jordan. Warriors come up with it.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
Thompson to Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Dinwiddie takes aim at Steph Curry. To Hollis Jefferson. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. For 3. Rebounds taken down by Leonard.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors were solid in today's victory, and the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high-percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Golden State Warriors. It wasn't surprising to see this team on the losing end of this matchup. They weren't very good with their execution, and they suffered for it. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Second chance points.
The Golden State Warriors were most impressive in the way they turned their effort into second chance points. If I was their coach, I'd be very proud of the team for the way they played with heart.
Player of the game.
Antetokounmpo seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again, he kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show.
Here we go with the top plays.
number 2. Number 1.
This is what the future holds for the Brooklyn Nets. On behalf of Ed Coyne and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.